Where were we?
So, like, here's the thing, right? Like, for some reason, we seem to think that men value smart women. A minority of men do. Like, my husband is very...
Who said that?
You like are making this argument about like intelligence
I
just
asked
women.
if he just asked his personal opinion.
Well, I mean, okay, like just let me make a point. Like, I'm not using you as an example. Like, depersonalize it. It's not about you, right? I'm just saying, like, this is a conception that women often have. It might not be you. That's amazing, wonderful. So, like, for some reason, we seem to think that men value smart women.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you want to be with a man that you're smarter than? Wait. Yeah. Do you want to be with a man that you're smarter than?
I was, and it was horrible.
Yeah. Do you see the problem with that?
I absolutely do.
We're
and
not
I
on the same intellectual level, and it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Because you want to have like a good, strong conversation, and it's just not there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the lights are on, but nobody's home.
Absolutely. I think it's super important to be with someone that inspires me, and that includes it in, makes me want to be smarter. And, we were talking about upbringings and, well, why do you think that? What did your mom teach you about dating? I mean, growing up, if I was like sitting on my phone, my dad's like, put that shit down and go read a book. Mm-hmm. Like, I love my dad. I respect my dad. He is an incredible dad. And he always taught me, like, go read a book. We talk every day about, worldly things. And in my family, it's important to be smart. It's important to add to the conversation. So I do think, I would like to believe that men want to smart women. And I did not have some crazy GPA. I go to a community college. Like, sure, not on paper am I a genius. My IQ is maybe not that high, but I would consider myself a smart individual.
Yeah. Okay. So, like, I would say the statistics and the data, which I can show you guys sometime after the show.
I want to see this one, yeah.
Yeah, or I can show you, like, probably, like, on my YouTube channel I can do it. But women usually don't want to be with men who have lower IQs than them. Yeah. In general, yeah.
Women need to be mentally stimulated, I think.
No, I don't even think it's about, like, mental stimulation. Like, we don't even have that, like, with men, we don't even have that much in common. Like, I can play around with politics with my husband. That's, like, but I'm the exception to the rule. Like, I don't want to get pedicures, like, with my man. He doesn't want to play spades with me. Like, we have different interests, right? So it's like, in order for a man to lead you, we probably want a man that's more intelligent than us. But how are we going to find a man that's more intelligent than us who can, like, forward project and protect us if we're out here thinking that, like, well, men really like smart women? Like, a lot of the times they probably don't. They don't want to be outshined either. You know what I mean? Like, that's just, it's a power dynamic. It's a romance thing. It's polarity.
Are you encouraging us to be dumber?
No.
I feel like
that's
you're
not
taking
the point.
Do it.
way
I
too
love
far.
being, like, I love,
Do it.
There's nothing I love more than not using my brain.
Do you
I know.
understand, like, the plight of women who have high IQs to where majority of the dating pool of men?
We're talking about IQs,
like,
though, but can we agree there's book smart on paper smart, and there's other kinds of smart?
No,
I don't even want to say street smart. Like, I've never been in a fight, but
IQ is objective. IQ is cognitive ability and power. It's the ability to think. That's objective. You're either born with it or you're not. That's the other thing about it too. Like, I'm not talking, because a man can be a high IQ, never gets a PhD, just happens to be a really strategic fisherman. Mm-hmm. We still want men that are smarter than us in the long run, because it's like, it creates a problem, right? Well, if I'm smarter than you as the woman, then I can out earn you. Then what good are you to me in 2023 when I can bring home the bacon? It's $3 a pound.
Okay,
what good are you to me?
What's throwing me off here, and I feel like you also kind of were talking about this. It seems like we all agree, like, the majority of people are not up to the expectation. And it seems like you both have kind of insinuated, like, well, that's right, we should stoop down to that level, not date up to where,
I never said that. Like, you're making, like, an implication. Do you understand? Like, I never said dumb yourselves down. But that's when I say what I said, which is objective. There's data that shows the higher an IQ a woman is, the harder it has a time with mate selection, right? So I never said dumb yourself down. All I said is that we tend to choose, if we can choose, men that are more intelligent than us. Why is that the automatic association and response that I said to dumb yourself down? I would never ask my daughter to dumb herself down. I have not dumbed myself down. I competed for a man that was smarter than me.
Can I just say, I asked Brian a simple question about some girls being freaks or something if you like smart girls, and I feel like this is way too deep. Like, you're making this a much bigger point.
Okay, so we're talking about smart girls. I brought up IQ and really interesting mental models, and then now I'm doing too much.
Let me do some super chats. Why don't we just move,
I think that's a really good idea.
Let's move it along. On that note, I would say introverted shy chicks,
for the win.
they're better in bed. Anyways.